Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check out today's episode. And guys, the time of filming this video, it's the first week in November, and this is officially the start, in my opinion, of jerkbait season. Jerkbait season is going to be good between like now and the first part of April. So you guys know that I love jerkbait fishing. It's probably my favorite way to catch a bass. So we're going to be doing a lot of info over the next couple months on jerkbaits. And one of the things I want to start out with today to sort of get you guys prepped for the upcoming season are the 5 colors of jerkbaits that every angler needs to have. It's like there's 5 core colors, in my opinion, that cover about the full spectrum. And there's a lot of different colors available in jerkbaits, but I think if you have these 5 here, you're going to get set up for about any water situation and scenario that you're going to encounter. So we're going to go over each one of those in today's video, and I'm going to explain to you guys the exact set of circumstances that it works the best in today's episode. Also, guys, quick invitation. Just like to invite everybody, if you haven't done it yet, to hit that subscribe button here to the channel. Free and easy to do so, man. If you want to help Intuitive Angling grow and you like the channel, just hitting that subscribe button, the like button, commenting on the video, sharing the videos is a good way to do that. And also, guys, real quick, anybody that's interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me, specifically for jerkbait fishing, just shoot me a private message on my Facebook page, Randy Blaukat Professional Angler. I'll get you the details about it. We do a lot of on-the-water lessons over the winter time, so appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel there. Okay, let's get into this, guys. Everybody that watches this channel, you know that I've been with Megabass forever. And a lot of you guys say, oh, Randy, not another Megabass commercial. You know, we're sick of hearing about Megabass. That's because Megabass it's got the best jerkbait in the market. All the pros use a Megabass, even if they're sponsored by other companies. I guarantee, look in their box and they got a ton of Megabass jerkbaits in there. That's because the Megabass jerkbait is the best jerkbait, period. Everything from the internal balancer systems to the components, head to toe, the paint jobs, just the best jerkbait out there. They catch a ton of fish. So that's why I talk about Megabass so much. And, you know, and a lot of people, you guys know that I helped design the Megabass Vision 110 for Megabass 25 years ago. So given that, Megabass has got like 150 different colors of jerkbaits, but I've narrowed it down to 5 that if you don't want to spend a ton of money, if you get these 5, you're going to be pretty much set for the year. And also, guys, I'll link my Megabass jerkbait link in the description of this video. All these lure colors are available through my Tackle Warehouse link. If you guys would like to use that link to get you some, that's a good way to support the channel also. Now, jerkbait fishing, and for a lot of you guys that have been with the channel, you hear me talking a lot about color on jerkbait because there's not another lure category where the bass are so conditioned and sensitive to colors as jerkbaits. Jerkbaits, for the most part, it's a cleaner water lure. It's like you can catch them in off-colored water with it, but ultimately, when you're talking about a jerkbait fish, and you're talking about it's a combination between a reaction lure and a sight lure. And out of any lure category, I don't care if it's crankbait, topwater, swim bait, glide bait, whatever, I have never seen a lure that is so color dependent as jerkbait fishing. And those the colors that a jerkbait that needs to be for fishing, there's a lot of different things that determine that. It's like, it can be the water clarity and the light conditions, or the light intensity, or the wind, the species of bass, and it can just be something that the bass prefer. Sometimes when you're talking about lure color, there's no explanation to it. You can't say that, okay, I'm going to use a chartreuse-sided blackback lure because the water's muddy. That's an oversimplification of it. Or you can't say that I'm going to use like a clear, translucent looking color because the water's really clear. Another oversimplification. There are some truths to that to some extent, but overall, if I can leave you with one thing in this video before we get into it, stay open-minded and experiment with your colors, because a lot of times it's just what the bass want that particular day. So given that, guys, let me go through my 5 that I recommend for that'll pretty much get you set up for all the conditions. I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. Okay, the first one, guys, table rock shad. This has been around a long time. I don't really understand why they call it the table rock shad, because the table rock shad is a really good bait in off-colored water, and Table Rock is a clear water lake. Although I have caught a lot of bass at Table Rock on a Table Rock shad pattern in, you know, low light conditions, rainy days, that type of stuff. But the table rock shad pattern is definitely one that you need here. This is a really good bait if you have a water clarity window of about, say, 1.5 to 2.5 foot. Really, really good with that. And also a table rock shad in correlation with that water clarity that I just mentioned, it's a really good color on a cloudy day. So if you've got a cloudy day, or it's rainy out, or it's early in the morning and the light levels are low, water's a little bit off colored, table rock shad is going to be a really good color for you. Now, sort of along those same lines, this is very similar because a lot of these two colors will work in the same situation, is your table rock shad and a French pearl, which is sort of a pearly, creamy white color. Now, this this French pearl, guys, is probably the #1 stained water, low visibility jerkbait that you can fish. This thing is like, the claim to fame on it was like at Lake of the Ozarks. Lake of the Ozarks, depending upon what part of the lake you're in, it does have some stained water in it. And a French pearl is a really good bait for stained water. It's like when you have water visibility between that, say a foot and a half, maybe 2 foot, really, really good. Same deal, low light conditions, low light, windy conditions, really, really good bait. So a lot of times, if you have those same situations of off-colored water and low light conditions, French pearl and the table rock shad are going to be your two best. One day they may want one over the other. One day they want the French pearl, one day they want the table rock shad. You just sort of have to experiment with a little bit. Okay, the next one is probably one of my favorite colors of Megabass jerkbaits that is very versatile, works in a lot of different conditions, and this is called the HT Tennessee Shad. It's got a metallic finish on it. It's got some puff of chartreuse on the tail. Guys, I've probably caught as many bass on this color of jerkbait as anything. This has got a lot of flash to it. It works, I've caught them in this thing in water visibility between 1 foot up into 10 foot of visibility. But I do consider the HT Tennessee Shad to be a color for a little bit, not dirty water, but a little bit more off-colored water. So the table rock shad, the HT Tennessee Shad for me, it's a really good color if you have water visibility of about 2 to 4 foot. Really, really good. And it's also a pretty good color on a windy day or a partly sunny day. And I've caught them in all different cloud conditions, but it really works good for some reason if you do have a little bit of wind. Very, very versatile bait. A lot of it just depends on, like I said, the angle of the sun, the time of day, the intensity of the clouds, variations in water visibility, but this is a really good bait for that. And guys, I'll tell you another thing about it is this bait works great around boat docks. If you got boat docks in the lake you fish, there's something about this HT Tennessee Shad that I just catch a ton of fish on it. And this is one of those colors out there that there's a bunch of people that don't want to talk about this. A lot of people, this is their favorite color for good reason. In fact, the best jerkbait day I've ever had in my life is I was up at Stockton Lake about it's probably been close to 20 years ago now, and caught probably 120 to 130 bass, all on the HT Tennessee Shad. And I remember that day vividly. It was a cloudy day. It was windy. The water temperature was in the upper 40s, around 50 degrees, and it was just a day of a lifetime on that. Okay, the next one, this is a Megabass exclusive that's been copied by a lot of different companies. This is called the LG Bone. It's got a translucent side. It's got a bright belly on this. This is a really good versatile bait too. This bait will work good in both clear water and dirty water. The bright chartreuse on the belly here makes it a good stained water bait. The translucent sides makes it a good clear water bait. So the time that I use the LG Bone is like, if I'm in clear water, I do want a cloudy day, because the bright chartreuse on a very clear water lake, it can be a little bit too much unless you have some clouds. So this isn't a very good color in clear water to use on a bright sunny day, but this is also a really good color to use if you do have some off-colored water and a bright sunny day with off-colored water, especially if you keep this bait higher in the water column, because you want to give them a chance to look at that chartreuse belly, because sometimes that chartreuse belly is the key to this thing being so good. But this is one of the oldest colors that Megabass makes, and it's definitely one of the most productive and consistent colors that you can ever fish. And finally, guys, you cannot go wrong with the original. This is another original Megabass color. It's one of the original colors of Megabass, is the Pro Blue. This is a finessey, it's a clear water bait. It works great in clear water situations, tough fishing conditions. If you have water visibilities like over 4 foot and you got sun and bright skies, this is the bait you want. It's very neutral and translucent. And the Pro Blue is sort of like the green pumpkin of hard baits. You know, everybody likes green pumpkin in soft plastics. It's a very consistent producer. That's the same with the Pro Blue. The Pro Blue is an excellent bait for a lot of different situations. Let me give you a real quick tip, guys. I'm gonna show you something here that I developed myself at a FLW tournament up at Lake Champlain that I almost won years ago. Take this Pro Blue right here and get you a spike at chartreuse marker and and go over the sides of this clear with this the chartreuse like this. And guys, when you put a little bit of chartreuse on that like that, that will light them up right there. This is how I fish the Pro Blue most of the time, is I put a little bit of chartreuse on that side there. And that's just a little tip right there that I did keep secret for a couple decades that I'm gonna share with you guys now. So anyway, guys, that's my 5 colors I'd recommend. Again, I'll put them all in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of the video. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll talk later.